Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I found. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I was lost, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Thank you, thank you. I sing because singing makes me feel good. Singing makes me happy. So, welcome to my channel. I am Sherwan, Sherwan. So, what my channel is going to be all about is the hurdles I've been going through. Actually, excuse me, the hurdles I've been through throughout my life, gonna go through, going through, went through. So, my current situation now is paternity grandma blues. My current situation is, okay, let me just start by saying on my channel, I'm not going to mention any names. If you're part of this equation, you will know who I'm talking about. And it's not to hurt anyone, it's not to discredit anyone. It's for my sanity as well as my sobriety. Okay? And we'll get into that topics along the line down on future shows. But my current situation is I have paternity grandma blues. And I might not be the only one going through this, so I feel that this will help me and I might be helping someone else. But at the same time, I have to be selfish at this point in time in my life and think about Sherwan. Because it all started last year, Father's Day. Well, actually, a week before Father's Day. Okay. I had already met my youngest son's girlfriend, which actually I didn't realize that they weren't dating that long. So, Father's Day came around the week before Father's Day, actually. I treated my husband to see MJ live, as well as my son and his girlfriend at the time. Well, current girlfriend, baby mama now. But, you know, I really liked her for the simple fact I could see that she loved my son and my son loved her, considering what he had been through. So we go to the show, and my husband had already said, the girl looked pregnant or whatever. She's a big girl, so it didn't really show, but it showed in her breasts and whatever. But I seen it, face clear, all of that. But anyway, after the show last year, that's when we went out to eat. My son said, hey, why don't you? And I thought it was so cute, you know, why don't you? He gave me an pops, as they call them, scratch off. So we scratched it off, and we old, we getting old. I'm not claiming that, but I think I look damn good for 57, going on 58 in April 10th to be exact. I accept all gifts. No, but back on the ranch, so a more serious tip that is really, really eating a hole in my stomach. And you know, ladies and gents, just let me know if I'm wrong or right. I mean, I know I have a lot of work to do within myself, but as a mom, there's just certain things that I will not do and will not tolerate. So anyway, after MJ Live last year, a week before Father's Day, we went to BBQs. So my son gave us a scratch or scratched it off, whatever. The restaurant. So damn, I couldn't see, whatever. So I seen that it was 18, 18. I see I won. I actually have it framed with the sonogram, right? So I'm like, oh, I can't see it, whatever. So my son suggested, hey, take a screenshot, blow it up. So it says we're having a baby. I mean, when I tell you I jumped up at BBQs all over, even had, the other patrons, congratulating us, everything. So everything was cool, like, with the baby coming. I never even realized that they really weren't together that long. But that didn't matter because to me it seemed like she loved him, and I could tell my son really loved her. Fast forward to, okay, it's like everything was good. She would call me Ma, and I felt, respected and loved from her. So, okay, fast forward to her having the baby. So when she had the baby, went up there, whatever. And, as a grandmother, old school, what we do, we undress that baby. We take their hat off, unwrap them, look at their feet, see if they got 10 toes, 10 fingers. So okay. I don't know if she got mad for something. Like, okay, I picked them up. Of course, I kissed them on the head. I mean, I'm coming from work, but one thing about me, she washes her hands. I've worked with COVID patients back in 2020. Positive. I never came up positive. Still haven't came up positive without the shot. Okay. But recently I had to get the shot because it was not mandated, but I'm in the hospital, a big hospital now, so I felt that I should. But back then I didn't. I would go through a little tube of sanitizer from Bath and Body every day. Anyway, to get back on the subject. So now the baby's born, and I stripped the baby, whatever, and I noticed they had a monitor on the baby's leg. The baby was high yellow at first. I knew he was gonna get some color. And then, it was like a bruise. So I don't know if the mother got mad at that or because I undressed the baby. They're like, oh, the baby just got circumcised. But my thing is the baby never woke up. Never woke up. Stayed asleep with me, put his hat back on, everything back on, still never woke up. So, I noticed the sisters, like, I didn't notice, how you don't notice something so after the fact. So, while I'm there, she got up and I sat down. I mean, the room was crowded. And one of the sisters like, oh, why you eating in the corner? I didn't pick it up. Oh, why you acting mad? I didn't pick it up because, I didn't feel the vibe. But after I realized the sister kept asking her, why you look so mad? Why you look so mad? So now my vibe, everything. So now I'm feeling the vibe. But it didn't matter because I was happy because I have a grandson here. Because I have 3 other grandchildren that's in Atlanta. So, I was so happy because I'm having a grandson. Well, at the time, we didn't know. A grandchild here in New York. Moving fast forward, once I put the baby's things back on or whatever. And as I always told my kids, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So when I was getting ready to leave, I went You know, I was going to pick the baby up and kiss her on his head again. Not his forehead, nothing on his head. The baby mother said, please don't pick him up. Oh, yeah, now I'm in my feelings. Like, that should hurt it. Like, that should hurt it. You understand? So, okay, I didn't pick him up, walked out, and I said to my husband, that bitch acting like a bitch. Excuse me. Let me refrain from them words on YouTube. But I use the BI word freely. I'm not saying that it's right, but I call my own self a dumb BI, whatever. But she didn't hear me, okay? So being that when she said that the next day, my husband picked me up, so we go see the baby, I didn't want to go upstairs because I'm in my feelings. My feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed in the car. So her mother comes downstairs. You know, persuades me, come upstairs, this, that, so and so and so. I told her how I felt the day before. And I said, I told my husband she acting like a bitch. So apparently her mother ran with it, ran and told her, like made a big deal out of this. Which for me, I guess if you would have told me that you said, but I didn't call her a bitch. I said she's acting like a bi. But okay. So we get up there, whatever, everything's cool. So now we get home, and my son says to me, oh, I don't appreciate you calling her a bitch, just that, so and so. And so now I realize, okay, the mother done went and said something, which it wasn't derogatory towards her. I said acting like a bi, which if that's how you acted, that's how you acted. But okay. So moving forward, being that the mom told her, I apologized. I sincerely apologized. You understand? And I thought she'd accept my apology. But apparently she didn't. Because the problem is like my son keeps saying, I'm the problem. But I'm going to show you so many different scenarios on how I'm trying to keep the peace and see my grandson. Okay, so now I apologize. So I'm thinking everything's okay. So me, the BI I'm a real BI. If I can't accept your apology, I'm going to let you know I can't. But we could be cordial for my son, your grandchild. Not be okay when your mom's not around. But then when your mom's around, you want to act flip flop, whatever the freak you want to say. I'm not that fake BI. I'm not. Let's keep it all the way 100, okay? So I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios how I realize that's what she's doing, okay? So now, mind you, all of a sudden, her mother comes over every weekend. You wasn't coming over every weekend when she needed your help. When she couldn't bend down and wash the tub and sweep and mop. I was going over there. So now that the baby's here, she want to come there every weekend? Make that make sense. But now, see, I'm all over the place because my mind is racing. My mind is racing. And why I say sanity and sobriety, because I do have personal disorder diagnosis, among some others, and I am a recovering addict. Okay? So now, moving fast forward, I'm realizing the vibe. Like my woman intuition is powerful. Powerful. So I come over. No. Let me back up a minute. Now, my son and her, they Antiguan. My husband's Antiguan. So her mom and they're Antiguan, right? So unfortunately, my son never went to Antigua and met that side of the family ever. And my daughter either, his sister, from another marriage. But I don't like that stepdaughter crap, so that's my daughter. But her mother is going to question them about, oh, you never met that side of your family? You never been to Antigua? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. So now, you see my son's not allowing me to see my grandson because you went and told your daughter what I said as I'm walking out the hospital, which she never even heard me say. So it's not weird now. So that's why I've lost so much respect for her and her mother as a woman. Because even though I say it's my son's fault because I'm his mother, but as mothers, no, you can't do that. That's your mother. She got to see the baby. But y'all allowing that, and y'all manipulating, and y'all doing like devious things where it kind of makes me react. And as I talk to my best friend slash sister, like Sherwan, well, she calls me Shu. I have three different Sherwan, Shu-Shu, and Shu, but we'll get into that in other topics, okay? If you don't speak, they're not going to know how you're feeling, which is hard. Like sometimes I do need to shut up. I do. But anyway, my son telling me I'm the problem, but how am I the problem? Where this is where it was confirmed for me that the baby mother trying to play two sides of the fence. 1 minute when her mom not around, she calls me ma, this, that, stuff, and so on. We cool again. She would do my nails, you know, whatever the case may be. But then I notice when her mom's around, it's like that short answer. What really put the icing on the cake is when, I noticed they putting the baby on their clothes. So, old school, we had diapers. So I said, you know what? My son's like, oh, we use the same detergent. It's not even a detergent, babe. It's the material. So I'm going to go to Target. When I get to Target, I'm going to call her phone to see what she needs me to get. I get to Target. After coming home from work, call her phone. You know what this chick does? You know when you FaceTime somebody and you hold the phone for somebody else to see? She holds the phone to Tykeem. Why would you do that? I called your phone. Tykeem has the baby, as I clearly see. You ain't cleaning the house, because when I got there was a sink full of dishes. You ain't cooking, because there was no food cooking. So why the freak couldn't you talk to me? Her mother was there. So you know what my son tell me? She was pumping. If she was pumping, why couldn't she say that? Ma, I'm pumping. Talk to Tyke. Whatever, I'm trying not to say names. But, so miss me with that, okay? And now back on the ranch with this Antiguan West Indian crap. Don't use that West Indian to your advantage. Okay? It only works when it's good for you. Because first it was weird that Tykeem never met his grandmother and stuff. But it's not weird that he's keeping my grandson away from me. Talking about you bored now. All of a sudden you want to come every weekend. You wasn't coming when she needed you to come clean her freaking house when she couldn't bend down. You wasn't coming then down here then. Now the baby, you want to come every weekend, and my son lying about her coming? You so bored, get a man. How about that? And I don't care who don't like it. Get a man. Because I don't understand how the hell my own son gonna keep the baby away from me from an incident. I go over there, right? He takes his car back, whatever, which that's fine, it's his car. So I asked him, mind you, he's angry, punching on the steering wheel, talking about I'm not helping raise a newborn. First of all, you're not allowing me in his lap. Second of all, you shouldn't be that angry about raising a newborn unless you're doing everything. What she do, only pump? Because every time when you were letting me see the baby, you don't even call and let me see the baby, nothing. You understand me? When I haven't reached out, I text every morning, good morning, whatever, whatever. Nothing derogatory, nothing negative. But I'm the problem. But I go over there once he took the car and punching on the steering wheel, talking about not helping him raise a newborn. That was concerning to me. Because it takes nothing to raise a newborn. All the newborn do is eat, sleep, and crap. That's it. So obviously you're getting up. You're doing everything. Obviously, for you to feel that way and that angry. So yes, I was concerned. So I popped up on that butt. Okay? To watch the football game. You know what he said to me? How you just gonna come over here without being announced? What? I didn't know I had to announce I was coming over here. I was coming to watch the football game, right? So every time he kept trying to kick me out, I kept deflating it, right? Oh, why you didn't bring liquor? Oh, because when I drink, it's like, oh, I'm this, I'm that. So I didn't bring liquor. I said, but we could get some. My treat, you could go get it. He's like, no, you go get it. So I got up to get the keys, right? Mind you, the baby mother was in the kitchen the whole time with we this and that. Because he's pissing me off because he keep trying to kick me out, right? Because actually, I forgot a part. When I first walked in, every time I walk in the house, I wash my hands. I went straight to the bathroom. Somebody in the bathroom. Well, it ain't the baby mama because she's in the kitchen. And it ain't you. You're sitting right there in the living room. And the baby on the couch. I never went near the baby. You understand? So, I'm like, oh, somebody in the bathroom. He's like, oh, yeah, her mother. So all of us, like, I knew he lied. So that's why he kept kicking me out, because he knew that's what I came over there for. But that was part of the reason I came over there. I was coming over there actually because I'm concerned how angry you are about raising a newborn. And then on top of why you felt the need to lie that the mother's there, her mother's there. Why? So now he keeps trying to kick me out. So now he like, when I come over, so now I'm throwing you under the bus. Because I knew you lied and I knew her mother was here, right? So mind you, baby mother's still in the kitchen while it's me and my son. And I do have a big mouth, whatever, but this baby never moved, right? So I watch my surroundings all the time. So the mother come out the bathroom, right? So the baby mother go in the room. Don't you know, all of a sudden, she come and move this sleeping baby that didn't move. So me, you ain't got to take your effing baby. I ain't going to touch him. You know, I felt my son should have said, he's fine, leave him alone. He ain't waking up. She said, oh, because of the yelling. Excuse me. We were not yelling, but if we were loud, we were loud while you were in the kitchen. Why you didn't move the baby then? Why you wait till your mother come out the bathroom? You know why? Because that DT, I call them devil twins, told you go get your baby. And my son watched you take that baby, and I didn't go near that baby because it's a problem with me picking up that baby. My son ran from me one time talking about I want to pick up a sleeping baby. But mind you, I see on Facebook her niece is holding a sleeping baby. But not only that, this kid made me and his father take the shot. Her family ain't take nothing, I guarantee it. I bet you none of them took the shot. But then I see a picture of her niece holding a sleeping baby, smiling in sleep. It's all right for her feeling like where they do that at? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gents, please. Because this is not making sense to me. But then when I say I got 3 other grandkids, he telling me I'm disrespecting his son? How? You're not allowing me to see him. Like I said, and I was being sarcastic or whatever. I don't know what you drinking from them or eating from you, but this ain't my son. Let me tell you, he was my #1 advocate for me to get clean, right? So now that I'm clean and everything, and I said to him, you don't care even if I feel like relapsing? No. He told my mom when she asked him the same question, F her. That's not my son. But now back on the ranch with the using the West Indian, Caribbean crap to your advantage, right? I go in there. You know what this? I says hello. 6, not even 6:30. Because I just got from work. This woman, the baby's mother's mother, the other grandmother, let's put it like that, gonna say good night, pull up her covers. And she gonna say that's what West Indians do. Let me tell you something. West Indians might, after a certain time of the day, say good evening, good night. But this chick said good night, pulled up her covers. First of all, yeah, good night. I didn't come see you anyway. But she was being disrespectful, dismissive, and rude. Like they know what they're doing. Okay? And my son, I don't know if he see it or don't, but I don't care. I don't want to mess with y'all's relationship. I just want to be in my grandson's life. That's it. And for her mother to keep being all in y'all's relationship like that, Where's their privacy? Like, miss me with that. Like, first of all, it's weird, but it's not weird that's why I lost respect for this girl too. Like, cause if she was to say, no, we can't do that, then my son's supposed to be like, no, we can't. That's my mom's. That's how she is. But we're not gonna keep my son out of her life. We're not doing that. When all these plans were so planned out before the baby was here, it was a this, it was that, and all of a sudden, so because her mother ran and told her what I said about she acting like a BI, which I apologize and thought we were working through it. But obviously, her mother can't get over it. So now she want to act one way when she around, and then not with me, not with. That's when I become Shu-Shu. No. But see, I am Sherwan today. Okay, but it really hurts that my own son. So yes, and when I sing, it brings me peace. It brings me joy. I don't care if I can sing, can't sing. I can hold a note. But it makes me feel good, considering what I'm going through. I've done everything for this kid, and he didn't need it. Anytime he needed me and his pops, we there. And I'm not even going to compare. I'm not even going to go there with her parents because she got, man, they are, the DTs are non-factors to me. So now, it's like he said, I'm the problem. How? How am I the problem? Because she comes there every weekend, all of a sudden, probably kissing all over him, looking like, yo, I'm trying not to be disrespectful on my channel, okay? But this really pissed me off. Like, last night, he calls my husband to let him see the baby. So my husband's like, oh, you're not going to let him see his grandmother? He said, she don't. And I'm like, she don't what? So my theory was like, she don't deserve to see him, or she don't what? So now what's the excuse I can't see the baby? You know why? Because you see this third eye right there? And ain't no Illuminati, nothing. It's all God. Them DTs know I see right through their asses. And see, I didn't realize that in such short a time that this woman got pregnant with my son. But that's all right because he's here and I'm sure they love him. I mean, he's my grandson. I guess I love him. I don't know him. I seen him one time, 2 times in the hospital. That's it. And actually 1 time at the house. He's like 2 months already. I seen him 3 times. 3 times. And I held him once. And it's like that's not acting like I'm dirty. Like, oh, you just came from work. Because when he woke up, took him out. He don't want me to hold the sleeping baby. So when he woke up, he running from like, oh, you just came from work. First of all, I wear a vest at work. Second of all, I wash my hands like crazy. I would invite you over for Sunday dinners. I got to tell your baby mama to wash her hands. So let's keep it real. Okay? Let's keep it real. Then they got you over there watching African shows. I mean, ladies and gents, let me know if I'm wrong or right. Like my sister said, you know what? I'm not trying to break up their family. But it's all right for her mother to be in the baby's life and not me. Why? Because I speak what's on my mind and say the truth? I don't bite my tongue. You know why? When you bite your tongue, that hurt, right? Yes. So I don't. But like I said, we don't have to agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. But I could not like you, but I could be cordial with you for that. Our grandson, my son don't even give me that opportunity. I asked him, can I come over, whatever. He said he don't think it's a good idea. Why? Because her mother there. Lord, forgive me the thoughts that I have on her mother. But it's just real sad. You know what it is? They see what kind of man they got. Because this man that took off maternity leave every time. I just hope she ain't the same type of woman. Like I said, I'm going to refrain from saying a lot of things. But what I'm not going to do is be fake and phony. I have no respect for her or her mother just by seeing their character. Because there's no way I would ever let my daughter. Oh, wait. That's what I forgot. Okay? We're going to get back to that good night crap. When they said West Indians do that after a certain time of the night, right? So now let me tell you something, right? They had a gender reveal. It was up at her mother's house, right? So even if my daughter, my son, whoever, the events at my house, I'm going to make it my business to meet the parents or the single mother or the single father who got my daughter or my son, whoever we having the baby. I'm going to introduce myself. No, they didn't. We had to guess who her mother was. You understand? And when we finally found out, she didn't say goodnight then. When we had the baby shower, which we got there after 7, she didn't say goodnight then. Let me hit you in the head with this one. When she came downstairs to talk me into coming upstairs at the hospital, chick didn't say goodnight then. So why after the BI situation, all of a sudden, you want to be disrespectful, rude, and dismissive and say goodnight, pull up your covers? Like I said, I didn't come see you. So goodnight. But now all of a sudden you want to say goodnight? Like, make that make sense. Wake up. But you know what? Like I said, I got 3 other grandkids. And you know what my son said? Don't disrespect his son like that. What do you mean? You disrespecting your mother. What do you want me to keep harboring over the baby that I can't see? That's what you want me to do? You know I'm not that type of BI. That's not me. And if I got to walk away, so be it. You know who's getting hurt? Not me. My grandson. Because all the kids love me. All the kids love me. And that's why them DT, the devil twins, see it. And that's why they don't want me in or around his life. That's why. So I don't care. Take it the way you want to. And if I'm lying in my Jaguar voice, sue me. Okay? Thank you for listening. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to I Am Sherwan. One more thing. Hashtag free Wendy, y'all. Come on, Auntie Wendy. Let's free Wendy, babe. We got the free Wendy. Hashtag free Auntie Wendy. Love you. Peace.